What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got something pretty interesting to talk about. Now, I did do one of these videos back in January, I believe it is, on whether Twitch or YouTube was the best platform for you guys to stream on. Well, things have changed since then. I've had a few more opinions, I've had a look at it a bit more, and both companies have made some moves. So I thought, you know what, now's the time to make an update video. This is Twitch versus YouTube, version 2. Just before we get into the video, guys, I do want to take 2 minutes here to have a little bit of a proud big brother moment. Now, you guys have met my sister, you've met Aries the Rotty, and you've met Kyle, my brother-in-law, in the vlogs before. You guys know who they are. And you'll know, if you've seen them, Aries is just the biggest cutie in general. Now, if you want to see more about what goes on with Aries and what they get up to and all their adventures with him, you can go check him out on Instagram as well. Link to that will be in the description below, and his username will be on screen right now. But on top of that, as I said, it's a proud big brother moment. My sister not really involved in the content game much apart from Instagram, but through that she has just got a company approach her, and it's her first ever collaboration or affiliation with any company. So I'm proud of her in that one. If you guys want to go support my sister, Aries and Kyle, make sure to check it out. It's Wild Fox by Rowan. You can find them out over on Etsy and use discount code Aries10 to get yourself 10% off. You can get hoodies for you, bandanas for your pets, scrunchies. There's a lot of stuff for you and your adorable little loved ones in the family as well, guys. So make sure you go check it out. Links will be down in the description below, but let's get back to the video. What is going on right now in the world of content? You've got YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Everything's just going absolutely mental right now. But what we're here, and as I said in the intro, guys, things have changed since I made the last video, and we're here to talk about live streaming and what is going to be best for you guys. Is it still Twitch, or is YouTube in prime position to take over? Let's dive into it. Let's take a look about it. I had a lot to think of, a lot to look at with this, and it was very, very interesting. But let's have a look at it, right? So first things first, when I went through and I was doing all my pros and cons on YouTube and Twitch, if you take a look here, you guys will see that in Twitch, pro list is a lot shorter than the con list. In fact, the con list for Twitch is just as big as the pro list for YouTube. And the con list for YouTube is about the same size as the pro list for Twitch. So surface level, you'd think it's an easy answer, but it's not as simple as that. So let's take a look at some of these and see where you should go in 2021 and onwards. First things first, I want to talk about the benefits, the pros of each streaming platform. And first off, we're going to start with Twitch. Now, the thing about Twitch, whenever you think of live streaming and this whole content sphere that we've got going on in 21, Twitch is still that name that comes up first on everybody's list when it comes to live streaming. It's been around the longest, it's been doing it the most, and so it's just kind of ingrained in everyone's almost muscle memory at this point. If you want to watch a live stream, you'll naturally find your fingers typing in twitch.tv instead of YouTube, Mixer, RIP, and other streaming sites that have came, gone, tried, and failed. There is a reason Twitch is still king of the live stream now in 2021, even with its dramas, its tobaccos, its questionable choices. Let's just leave it at that. But let's take a look at the list of the pros first off on Twitch. Now, first up, you have got a platform that has been around a long time. It is very much refined what it already has and what it is good at. Things like the emote system. Twitch launched animated emotes. That's something that YouTube still doesn't have the greatest emote culture generally. Twitch just went from having your emotes, the birth of classic emotes like Kappa, PogChamp, before that whole drama went down. And now they've launched animated emotes for you to have even more fun with your chat. Not only have they got animated emotes, they've just got a deeper emote ecosystem. They've now went from just having your uploaded emotes, you now have this full emote library, where even if you're not using emotes, you can store them there, and if you change things up and you want to go back to one, you can drag it out, put it back in, and the one that you've replaced will drop straight back into that emote library. So they've got a much deeper and a much more comprehensive system when it comes to their emotes and their emote management. But not only is it emotes, it's also their loyalty system as well. Things like channel points, things like subs, gifting subs, and like your Twitch Primes. Obviously that came about through Amazon buying Twitch, but you get what I mean. There's a lot to it that just YouTube don't do. You'd think the YouTube Premium, it would give you like a free membership to a channel every month or something like that. Twitch has absolutely nailed their loyalty programs on the website, and to be honest with you, it's one of the things that keeps streamers there because they know they can monetize it, and Twitch has proven that it still works. Taking a step away from the viewer side of things with your subscriptions, your memberships, your following, your emotes, let's take a look at the streamer side of things. On the streamer side of things on Twitch, you know that if something's going wrong in your chat, if you've got mods that you trust, they're going to be able to deal with it. And that's because Twitch has really refined its moderator tools. You've now got the mod dashboard, that is now a thing. Mod dashboard came out, it's made being a mod a lot easier. You can see actions other mods have taken, you can see unban requests, you can single out users, you can do a lot with it that you couldn't before when you were just having to look at the chat and go through the chat. So being a mod in a channel is actually a lot easier now on Twitch as well. Let's talk about the site as a whole now. Twitch has got a much better discoverability system for live streams. Now, we keep saying this, give us a better way to be discovered on Twitch, but in terms of the categories they've got on Twitch and the way they sort them, it's actually a lot better than YouTube. Discoverability for smaller streamers, not so much, but in the way where they index their games, where you can go, find it, all your followed streamers that are live on the side, it's just laid out a lot better than on YouTube, in my opinion, at least. But overall, the website, I feel, is it's just a more simple streaming experience. You don't need to worry about changing your stream settings every time you go live. You don't need to worry about making sure it's the right stream key just because you've set up a different scheduled stream or you've set up a different event or anything like that. So it's just a lot more simplified on Twitch. Now, on the other hand, as I said, YouTube has got a much longer list of pros than Twitch did. So let's have a talk about it, right? First things first, it's YouTube. It's got the biggest platform out of any video content site online. You've got millions upon millions of viewers, millions upon millions of content creators uploading billions and billions of hours worth of video a day. It's just the biggest place in terms of creative content online. Not only do they have their video on demand, they now have shorts, they have stories, they have your discussion tab if you're a member in a community, and there's a lot more ways to interact with people as well on YouTube. So if you're streaming on there, you don't need to use that thing where everyone's seen it when it comes to Twitch. Google how to grow on Twitch. One of the first things you're going to hear is upload your content to Twitter, upload videos to YouTube, put your stuff out on Instagram, Snapchat, this, that, the other, TikTok, to bring people into Twitch. YouTube, you don't need to deal with any of that. You upload videos, it naturally grows your subscribers, who naturally then find out about your streams, and they don't even need to go to a different website. Because when you're putting your content out on other platforms, that is one of the biggest drawbacks. People don't want to leave that platform to go to another website. They want to stay in that platform, look at the content that we're there to see. So if they don't need to leave the website, they know they're still going to be in YouTube, they're more likely to come over. Not only that, personally, in my opinion, in this race of who's going to be the live streaming platform to go to, long term, I believe YouTube is going to be the winner in this. It's not going to be anytime soon, maybe 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. But long term, I really do believe that Twitch is going to just disappear into the content sphere, and YouTube really is going to emerge as that king of the platforms overall and cement its legacy for us creators and for you, the viewers, as well. Now, one of the best parts about YouTube, if you know what subscriptions are on Twitch, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about YouTube's members. That is their answer to Twitch's subscriptions. But the best part about YouTube, the content creator has full control. Twitch, you get your $5 sub, your $15 sub, or your $30 sub. That's it. YouTube, the content creator has up to 5 tiers that they can choose from, and they can start the prices from as low as $1 all the way up to $100. So there's a lot more flexibility there and how you guys want to support your favorite content creators here on YouTube. Now, keeping in the track of monetization options, obviously we've talked about the memberships, ads, right? Ads are a big thing. The statistic I think is, on average, I believe it's 30% of viewers tune out from your stream before the ad's even finished. So they don't even get to your stream to see your content. They just see the ad and they're like, Nope, I'm out, see ya. But it does not have to be like that. Let me tell you, on YouTube, you have full control over the ads you want to run. You can do your full screen ads, you can do those little banner ads that appear at the bottom, or you also have the option to turn off ads completely on YouTube, something that Twitch still does not let you do, because Twitch, oh, they got to make that money. Jeff Bezos, he wants that money back for those Amazon Primes he's been giving you guys. Not that he's got enough already. Also, the final thing I want to say is more and more streamers are leaving Twitch for different platforms. We see Dr. Disrespect on YouTube, we see Courage JD, he was one of the big first ones to do it, Valkyrie, and today, as I'm recording this, we have also seen Dr. Lupo sign a new deal over on YouTube. So there's more big streamers going there, YouTube's only going to keep growing, but we've spoken about the pros of each platform. Now I think it's fair that we talk about the downsides and why you might want to avoid one platform over the other. So, as we did with the pros, let's start off with Twitch first. Now, Twitch, one of the biggest things for me is Twitch have not shown creativity, they have not shown innovation, they have not shown that they want to drive forward and be the guys that are like, hey, we're introducing awesome new content, awesome new tools for our content creators that you guys can use to push yourself even further and cement themselves as that number one in the live stream space. Since I think about 2018, Twitch's main press releases and actions have been more of a reaction than anything else. Things like scandals like Alinity, things like the hot tub streamer saga that we had going on Twitch, things like TwitchCon where we had like Dr. Disrespect going into the bathroom and a whole load of other things that have gone on in Twitch. They seem to be more of a reactionary company than a industry-leading revolutionary company. Now, I've already touched on discoverability. We know that Twitch, they've got their stuff categorized and indexed pretty well for you to be able to find what game you want and to see those big streamers, those awesome streamers. But there's no natural way for you to discover content creators through other forms of video. Like YouTube, you can be watching a video, subscribe to that channel, they go live, and then you see them pop up in the little sidebar and you get that notification in your sub box that they're live. Twitch, you literally have your follow list, and then if you want to find someone new, you need to troll through hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds. Well, you get my point. You need to go through so many content creators just to try and find one that you might not even like, and then you need to go do it again and again. YouTube just has a much more natural discovery system. They've got shorts, which in the same instance as TikTok now, you can just sit, scroll through it. If you see something you like, you subscribe. That way you then see their videos, you see their streams, you see everything in its multiple forms of content in one place. Now, with Twitch, the big thing for discoverability, as I touched on before, you're told, post here, post there, do this, do that. But Twitch, if you really want to be discovered as a small streamer, you are very reliant on other platforms. Big one everyone says, funnily enough, the rival we're talking about. YouTube. Post your YouTube videos, get people to come over. Why do we need to post on other sites just to have even a chance at being discovered? Twitch needs something that's a lot more wholesome, a lot more interactive, and a lot more natural within the flow of their website. Right, so enough about Twitch. We've shot enough shots at Twitch. I'd say it's only fair we shoot some at YouTube as well and talk about their cons. Now, one of the biggest things for me, like if I'm streaming and I get a funny clip, someone records a funny clip or something that's just funny that I want to tweet out, I want to be able to download that clip. With Twitch's clip system, boom, easy to do that. You just go into your video manager, click, download, and you've got it. YouTube, there's no way to download clips yet. That is an issue for me. If I want something funny that I want to share, then I want to be able to download it. YouTube, you need to go back, you need to record it yourself, screen record it, and then you can upload it. Or you need to download the full VOD, cut through that segment, cut it out, and then upload it. But you can't even do that till your stream's finished. Now, not only that, but I would like to see a clips section available on YouTube profiles. You can add a section for your shorts, your uploads, different playlists, but I would love to see a section on that YouTube channel homepage that shows off the best of your clip collections, or clip collections that you want to highlight and put in there that you think new people are going to find funny and maybe draw them into your channel. that would be a very nice touch for me personally. I'd love to see that. Now, not only that, on the viewer side of things, as a streamer in a live stream, the viewer side of things is worse on YouTube, unfortunately. I hate to say it, but it is. Twitch have just got so much engagement, so many tools that you can engage with the streamer, have fun with the chat. There's so many different bots and everything that work just so naturally with Twitch that just don't with YouTube. YouTube's missing a lot of those features right now. Maybe opening up the API, maybe working with some bot developers to try and bring that in, add on some new features that people can use in chat or with the streamer. I think that really is something that YouTube need to focus on and that will provide a bit more long term to the viewing experience over on YouTube. Now as well with YouTube, there's a lot more promotion that's needed if you're only going to be streaming on YouTube. Twitch, everyone knows it as the go-to streaming site, as we've said. YouTube, people typically don't think of that for streaming. They'll go there for the video. So if you're going there purely to stream, then you're going to need to do a lot more promotion to try and convince people that, hey, that big blue beast over there that's got like every other person you watch on it, nah, ignore that. Come on over here to YouTube where, you know, there's me. Hi, come watch me. It's just this what it is, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, guys. But if you are purely streaming and not uploading content, it's going to be a lot harder for you in YouTube. But not only that, it's because streaming just isn't the focus in YouTube. It might not be the thing that you want to hear, and it might be like, oh, why are you including that in a video that is all about where we're going to stream? Well, it's because YouTube is just a lot more than a streaming site. We all know YouTube for the video site that it is, and it is something that definitely is worth talking about and looking about, but you just need to come to the realization, live streaming is not the main focus in YouTube. That's something that, well, yes, they're building it, it's probably not going to be the main focus for a long time. Not only that, there's not as many monetization options and there's not as many community interaction options on YouTube. They're a lot more limited in terms of things like bits. They have just introduced thanks, however, which is something you can also do offline on videos. It doesn't need to be on a live stream. But in terms of the way to like gift subs or free subs with Amazon Prime, like for example I touched on earlier, maybe with YouTube Premium, you get one free membership to a live stream channel a month. Who knows, maybe something they could work on. But as well as that, there's just no raids, there's no hosts, there's nothing that you can say, hey, look, this guy's pretty cool, I want to send my audience straight over there. Right now, you've got to just put their link in your chat, tell viewers to click on it, and then just hope that they go and hit it. So it all boils down to this, and this is just my opinion on it, but the problem of what site do I want to live stream on in 2021 is a bit more nuanced than just what's got the most viewers or what's the bigger platform. You've got to look at it and you've got to decide what is best for you and what do you want to do and what are your goals for the long term. Is streaming just something you do as a hobby? It's not something that you want to turn into a business. It's not something that you want to be able to branch out from and create different forms of content. Well then, you need to weigh that in. But is it something you want to do? Is it something you want to make long term? Do you make other types of content? And do you want to grow an audience that you can engage with and have fun with? Well then, that also might sway your option a different way. For me, YouTube is the better place if you want to grow, diversify your content, and just do a lot more with it. But you've got to find the solution that works for you, and you've got to consider your future in the live streaming and the content space to figure out what works best for you. For me, my solution might be YouTube. For you, it might be Twitch. For someone else, it might even be streaming something like Facebook. But we're not talking about Facebook in this video. That's a whole other topic, and I don't even know enough to get into it. So I'm not even going to bother talking about that. But your solution is unique to your problem. You need to sit down, you need to look at what you want to do, and decide in your future from there. All this video can do is point out the pros, the cons, weigh up the good, the bad, and get you guys an idea of what's going on in the space currently. But ultimately, it is down to you. What do you think is better, YouTube or Twitch? Well, have a think about it and let me know in the comments down below what you guys decide is better for you. Touching on this just at the end of the video, guys, because it is important to remember not only what platform you're on does help depending on what you want to do, but the type of content you're doing as well also plays a massive part. YouTube their live streaming is primarily focused on gaming. Twitch is a lot more focused on just an overall live streaming platform nowadays, hence why we've got things like Just Chatting, mukbangs, and a few other things. So it really does depend on the type of content you want to make. But on the other foot, if you want to make content like this, where it's videos that you just sit, talk to a camera, or daily vlogs like I do in the channel as well, then maybe YouTube is the best place, because then you get to keep all your content in one neat and tidy package on your YouTube channel. But you also need to weigh that in, guys. This has been a heavy topic to talk about, but guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it helps you guys, and we're going to sit and we're going to take a look, and we're going to decide what the future is for me and for you guys, and we're going to keep you guys updated with everything as it goes along. But for now, guys, thank you all for watching. We'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.